I wanted to show you how to use YouTube to do some transcription. And from that, then I'll talk about how to work with us to have us do the synchronizing for you. So when you have a YouTube video up, you can click on subtitles and you want to set the language to be whatever your language is, which I'm setting English. And then I want to go ahead and add new subtitles. So I click on the add new subtitles, and what I don't want is the English automatic, because that's where it voice recognizes and it is not perfect. I could upload a file if I'd done my work already of transcribing, but I want to transcribe this online. So what I do is listen to the video and type. Hello, I wanted to show you how to work on your first site. And so one thing you should do is make sure that what you do is put so as you're seeing there folder so that everything's is that I'm typing as I go along, and that way I can get the words that I want rather than letting it auto recognize, which there's been a number of jokes about things that the automatic transcription does. In addition, one thing I didn't show you, so let me do just a tiny bit more, is that you can back up if it gets ahead of you. Contained there, and you're able to folder. So what you should do is make sure that what you do is put in a folder so that everything's contained. And you'll notice that what's happening is that it did spell checking for me, and did this really well in letting me go back 5 seconds. So now you would think that the next thing I would say is, okay, once you've done it, then let's set the timings. But there are a number of rules and regulations about how, and they're not really regulations, but rules and guidelines about how you transcribe and the phrasing, and not to break certain things into incorrect chunks. And so at this point, I would recommend that you download and save it as a TXT file. And I guess WordPad, I can go with that. And then send that to us, and then we can use the synchronization tools that we have to go ahead and set it up with the right and our knowledge of captioning, and set it up with the correct kind of rules and regulations. However, the other thing you could do is to go ahead and either set the timings, which takes listening and setting them, or what you can do, so it's setting the timings for you. And so when you do that, then it's paying attention to how many words get on a line and that kind of thing, but not to the English phrasing. So it may break a sentence in the middle of a prepositional phrase, or it may not be the perfect settings. But if you're in an emergency situation where you need to have some text, this at least would be one option. But the recommendation is to go ahead and download those subtitles and send us a link to your YouTube video along with the transcription, and you can actually download the transcription, not the subtitles, and then we can take it from there and send it back to you, and then you'll have them up to the UM standards. So let us know if you need help.